Hi guys, this is Tony from Shift Automatics in Melbourne, Australia. Just thought I'd point out a couple of things today on the 4L60E where we're finding the latest problems. What we're finding is this spline on this intermediate shaft is more and more starting to wear on the spline where it's contacting the annulus and circlipping into that area. These late model intermediate shafts compared to the Turbo 700 intermediate shaft that runs a thrust washer. The thrust washer type on the Turbo 700, the spline is a very good material and quite hard compared to the later 4L60E model. The problem is getting this shaft is getting harder and harder to come by. So what I do at Shift Automatics is I take an early thrust washer type and make some cut to allow for the bearing to run in that area. Now what that does, it achieves two things. The first thing it achieves is that we get to run the early hardened material spline, which doesn't wear out as much as the late 4L60E type. And what that also does is we don't have to convert it back to the early thrust washer type and still run the free rolling bearing. So make sure that your builder is aware of checking this spline here to make sure it's not starting to wear into each teeth. So there you go, newest piece of information and relevant information for the transmission guys. Check the spline to make sure it's not worn and make a couple of cuts and use the Turbo 700 type as it's a far better shaft. All the best and subscribe to my channel and I'll send some more videos shortly to give some really good technical information on this fantastic 4L60E transmission.